Nyman. Well, whether as a result of diet, genes or lack of exercise, there are a lot more fat people around, and although the overweight and obese now constitute a significant majority in many Western countries, they say they still face a discrimination. Here in Britain, a survey found that more than 90% of employers won't hire a candidate who has the same qualifications but is fatter than another prospective employee. Nightclubs have similar policies, often denying entry to larger people. But in the United States, where the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance has now been going for 40 years, people can strut their stuff on the dance floor in a big, big way. The Butterfly Lounge is one of a growing number of clubs in California that caters specifically for fat people. It was founded by Kathleen Devine and used to be managed by Monique Jurgen, who's now a regular.
You get there, and apparently you may not be skinny enough to get in, or you may not be pretty enough to get in. Well, at the Butterfly Lounge, it doesn't matter what you look like. It's all about size acceptance. Everybody is welcome.
What do you offer them there that they couldn't get elsewhere?
Size acceptance. That's what it boils down to. I mean, fat bigotry is one of the last socially accepted bigotries, and it has to stop. I mean, it's really becoming out of control the way that people are treating fat people. So on any given Saturday night, you can put on something cute and sexy and have a good time without being judged.
Yeah, I mean, and without being stared at as well, I assume.
Of course. All the men who go to the Butterfly Lounge are looking for curvy, voluptuous, all different shapes and sizes of fat. And that's why they're there. To have fun and meet a curvy girl. It's where the big girls party.
Aren't you worried, though, that you're creating a ghetto for fat people?
No, not at all. Not at all. There's absolutely nothing like that going on. This is about size acceptance, and the world is going to have to, realize that you cannot be fat bigots forever. We're here to stay. Fat people have been on this planet since the beginning of time. It would be so boring if we all weighed 110 pounds. There has to be differences between us all.
But isn't the best way to gain size acceptance by storming the velvet ropes at mainstream clubs?
I really don't see the need when we have the Butterfly Lounge. Fabulous place for us to go. I do, I'm not afraid to go anywhere because of my size. I will go to any club because I accept myself and I love myself in the skin I live in right now. And I'm not going to let anybody out there tell me that it's not okay to be me.
And do you choose to be fat?
Do I choose, as in do I purposely maintain the figure?
Yeah.
Well, I definitely would consider myself a foodie. I love food, but, I don't sit around eating all day. I do have a job, a life, friends, family. This is just me. I live my life just like everybody else. I just happen to be bigger than a lot of people.
Do you ever get worried about the sort of connections that scientists make between obesity and diabetes, heart disease?
No, it doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm not worried about it because tomorrow is never promised. So anybody could go at any moment. And I don't think it has anything to do with my size.
That was Monique Jurgen, an habitué of a fat nightclub in California. That's it from this edition of NewsHour. From me, Julian Marshall, and the rest of the team in London. Goodbye.